Hope you survived April Fool's Day because there was some actual news as well, like a Nintendo Direct with a waterfall, or a waterfall, of information.
Mewtwo strikes back this May, the 60 FPS PC trailer for GTA is out, and a sequel to Dragon Quest Heroes 2 was announced. I'm Danica.
And I'm TamTu. You're watching Turn-Based. There was a lot of Nintendo news yesterday. In May, Mewtwo strikes back, and if you registered your copy of Smash Bros. On Club Nintendo before March 31st, you'll get him for free on April 15th. Smash brawler Lucas joins in June as well, alongside a landslide of DLC costumes for your Mii Fighter from other series like Mega Man X and Mega Man, and you know what, the rest really doesn't matter because Mega Man!
The most interesting bit for Smash, however, could be the new Smash Bros. Fighter Ballot, which is a survey where you can submit a character to become a DLC fighter in the game. The internet is rallying to add Goku and Deadpool, but personally, I would add Jareth the Goblin King from Labyrinth.
You just want to see his magical balls in action. I would add Commander Shepard with Broship and Femship because, you know, Robin did it. And come on, it'd be epic cross-promotion for the series too. And 7 represent!
Calm your titties, TT.
Okay.
More Amiibos for Smash are on the way, with some of them compatible with other games like Mario Party 10 and codenamed Steam. Yoshi's Woolly World coming out on June 26th, and Splatoon, set for May 29th, will be getting the Amiibo treatment as well. I wish I had money to throw at you already, but I spent it on all the other Amiibos.
Then I have no idea how I'm gonna pay my rent this month because I did the same. But here's something you'll like to hear. The Virtual Console is adding not only Nintendo DS games, but Nintendo 64 games as well. Nintendo 64! So you can relive your childhood even after throwing more money at Nintendo.
After 2 years, the presentation also showed off the anime-tastic trailer for the Fire Emblem crossover with Shin Megami Tensei, and also on the way to the rest of the world is the Fatal Frame entry for Wii U. That's totally gonna be for me and Katarina.
Ugh, jump scares. Ugh. Another Fire Emblem gets more details with your player character this time, finally taking the mantle of main protagonist. The RPG will be headed to 3DS in 2016 for North America. And new info for Mario Kart 8 with the Animal Crossing DLC coming out soon, which was already available for pre-purchase in a pack with the Zelda DLC. But for those who thought the game wasn't hardcore enough, we'll be getting a 200cc mode to go even faster and more furious. Time to master the drift if you didn't already. This free update will be available April 23rd.
And if you were waiting for a Mario Maker, wait a little bit longer as it's been delayed to this fall. But considering the Mario level creator hadn't gotten a release date or window before, you're not really missing out on much for now. That's what mattered the most to us for Nintendo, so let's get back to some other news as well.
GTA 5 for PC, April 14th. And over at RockstarGames.com is a 60 frames per second trailer available to give the supposed Master Race more ammo because Mother of God does this look good. I've said anything I needed to say about this.
A sequel to Dragon Quest Heroes has been greenlit by Square Enix. The first title was released in Japan 5 weeks ago and sold almost 600,000 copies in its first week, as well as boosting PS4 sales tremendously. While Europe and North America will be getting this game as a PS4 exclusive later this year, it shows that if you buy enough copies of a game, you will get a sequel.
Speaking of sequels, a new trailer for Bravely Second and Layer popped up with the game's cast in beautiful, beautiful Square Enix CGI. And like all the other trailers we talked about today, it's incredibly anime-tastic. The game comes out in Japan next month, and no clue if it's headed to the West at all. Come on, Square Enix, the first one was the best Final Fantasy game you made in years, and it wasn't even called Final Fantasy.
But speaking of Final Fantasy, director Tabata mentioned girls may join the all-bro road trip in Final Fantasy 15 as guest party members. He says it's possible we'll have female characters join the party as guests, but since it's an all-male party, when you have a female character as a guest, their behavior might change because a woman is around. Well, you should know everything about that, wouldn't you, TamTu?
Shut up. Microsoft broke the news that Quantum Break is now set to launch in 2016. Head of Publishing Shannon Loftus says, with so many games launching this year, moving Quantum Break to 2016 extends our incredible portfolio into next year with a monster new IP. And Remedy creative director Sam Lake mentions, "We're really proud to be part of the incredible Xbox One lineup. We thank our fans for their patience and want them to know that the team is taking advantage of this opportunity to polish and fine-tune the game to create the kind of standout entertainment experience they've come to expect from us."
A bit of Silent Hills update, with the Kojima Productions logo having disappeared from the game's website. What is this actually going to mean? Kojima is still in charge of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, but Konami has no new announcement in regards to PT and Silent Hills. So again, as soon as we know more, you'll know more.
And before we wrap up today's turn base, I'd like to take a moment to say goodbye to PlayStation Home, who's had a 7-year run on the PlayStation 3. Server shut down last Tuesday, and I will miss rickrolling everyone in the SingStar Hub. Tell us what game news mattered to you this week in the comments and what you're gonna play this Easter weekend.
Unfortunately, there will be no Big Red Laser this week, as Tim and Katerina can't make it to the show. And we have some catching up to do on movies and other boring non-game related things. Such is News Office Life. But we'll be back next week with a new recap of all game news things.
Yep, and be sure to check out the community highlights and message received this weekend. See you next Tuesday.
Happy Easter, and keep it here at Zoomin Games. I'm Danica.
And I'm TamTu. Now it's your turn. Update will be available April 23rd. Ugh.
What did you...
23rd. 23rd. Back. Okay.
It's really good, too.
I know.